Hello, this is post-commentated Dirk here, and welcome back to Let's Play Spyro Reignited Trilogy. Last time, we crushed Crush and finished up World 1. So, after you beat Crush, a cutscene will play that introduces World 2. And so, please, enjoy.
That Ripto has caused enough damage. All his meddling has cost me a fortune. If it wasn't for Spyro, I'd be bankrupt. Whoa. If Ripto were here, I'd give him a piece of my mind. In fact, I'd give him a lot more than that. I was a champion bantamweight boxer at university, and I still know a few moves. Take that, and that! Why, you...
Yeah, that intro is much different, very different in the classic game, in which, as you can see here,
That Ripto has caused enough damage. All his meddling has cost me a fortune. If it wasn't for Spyro, I'd be bankrupt. If Ripto were here, I'd give him a piece of my mind. In fact, I'd give him a lot more than that. I was a champion bantamweight boxer at university, and I still know a few moves. Take that, and that. Boo. Ah! Why are you?
Hey, Max, you actually see him fall. So, it's a lot more comical. Of course, we have much more to do, and in a moment, we will go into World 2, and I will meet you there. Okay, I'm back. And welcome to Autumn Plains. This is the largest world in the entire game, with 11 levels, 4 money bag payments, and a whopping 2 speedway levels. This also has been foreshadowed in Spyro 1 of this trilogy, as it appears in a painting in the Toasty level of the Artisan Worlds in that game. So they kind of united these two games a lot better in Reignited. I suppose our first level we'll be entering will be Skillos Badlands. So, let's go. The intro to this level has a difference in the classic version. Oh, it always cracks me up. The intro to this level is a bit different in the classic version, as instead of a big shaman, it actually is a smaller one. Also, this level is connected to the next level we're going to go into, called Crystal Glacier, by the fact that they are connected by the NPCs we are interacting with. The cavemen. Both levels, we are helping the cavemen with different problems. There are also two, count them, 2 skill points in this level. that I will go over as they kind of come on. Here.
Hey, Dragon, I hear you're pretty tough. I bet my cousin Glug you wouldn't be able to make it through the Badlands without getting singed.
Yep, that's our objective in this level. Let's make it to the end. These cat bat thingies that I'm shooting right now basically are part of another one of the skill points. Now, cactus is here. There is one of the skill points of this level is we have to burn all of those cactuses. So yeah, so the two skill points have to do with the cat bat things and the cactuses. Throughout the level, there are a number of cactuses that we will be burning. Though, if I remember right, I actually do mess up for a moment. They respawn if you actually die, by the way. So yeah, we need to keep going with these things. I will comment on things as they occur. Little dinosaurs dancing with the bones will come in later once we've gotten the talisman. They're part of a challenge. The controls actually made it a lot easier to hit the cat bats. So much easier than in the classic version. Those are the first instances of our dynamite bases, which are essentially the fireworks chests from the first one. It's quite interesting. There are actually some interesting changes that I didn't actually see in the trivia portions of wikis that I noticed while playing this. For example, these fire guys. In the classic version, they would blow up and defeat enemies where their heads landed. And so basically if you took out that fire guy, it would take out the dinosaur behind him. Yeah, we're gonna need 16 enemies here to activate these gates. Which is kind of why we're saving it for after we finished the level. This bone gate will come in later. This is an annoying area. Ugh, so much annoyance when I was going through Classic and through here. Because this lava is actually very easy to fall into if you're overzealous with your jumping. If you notice, I'm actually missing some cactuses. It's because I actually didn't see them. I literally didn't see them.
Excellent.
here's
you made
a
it through
glug.
the Badlands. I knew I'd win that bet. My cousin Gronk is a fool to bet against a dragon. Take this talisman for helping me out.
Forget the bone. The golden bone. Okay. With that, we can move on to any of the orbs and get the rest of the gems. Oh yeah, here's where we get one of the skill points in the level. These 4 cat bats we have to defeat in order to get a skill point. Luckily, they do not respawn. You just have to walk back, take aim, and fire it. One at a time. Just taking it slowly. Shoot the wall. It'd be a lot harder if they would shoot it. They shot at you, but honestly, the skill points in this game aren't that hard. You know? And there we go. Skill point acquired. Feels kind of weird post-commentating this. Throw the cactus down. This rocket, if you light it, it'll destroy the lock chest over there. Which we just jump over here and collect all these gems. As you can see, I finally actually see the cactuses coming through here. You can finally activate those. That power-up is actually rather useful down here. Burn that. That's not quite the last cactus. Level. Oh, these urns. If you try and burn them, they move to the next area. You have to keep chasing it around the level until it stops running. And because we're going around the level anyway,
I'm so sad. Those pesky lava toads have stolen all my
might as well
friend's
start this
bones.
challenge.
If you help me put them back together again, he'd sure be more fun.
We have to go find all the bones that those lizards are basically juggling. As you can see. In order to reach that lizard, you have to go all the way around. Yeah, as you can tell, I kinda do suck. I'm a little overzealous at times when I jump. It's lava. In order to get past this cat bat, we just have to jump and shoot down. If I remember right, I failed this jump. Oh no. Okay. Then we can shoot the lizard. Pick up the bone. We have to jump over here. Piece of these gems. Wrap around. Flame this one. Collect its bone. Oh yeah, it's this jump that I failed. This also demonstrates the fact that the cactuses respawn after you die. Kinda sucks. If you don't go to the ferry after burning a cactus, it just respawns on you. And the power-up basically makes you fireproof. so you can walk on lava. So we have to basically go. I end up having to go back and burn all these cactuses, as well as heavy earth. Yeah. Of course, it saved this cactus being burned. So, that saved me time. This time I'm jumping carefully. Best thing to do with this is just not panic. So yeah, this level was actually the theming of the pair between this level and the next level. Alright, now we can go back to save so we don't have to re-burn all those cactuses. We can get the power up to climb up here. In order to get inside the cave, get to the next pot location. Moves it further back to the beginning of the level. There's some gems. Now, in order to get this lizard, you have to wait till he rides up on the vent, fly through and flame him, then pick up the bone on the other side. In the classic one, it picked up the bone automatically, which is kind of cool. These jumps were a bit more tricky in the classic, because that third bone in lava, was a lot further out. You actually had to flutter a little. That's 4 out of 8. You can collect, save it, and go back here. Climb up. Now we break the bone cage, and we know what the bone cage is for. The gems. It's 5 out of 8. We can get the power up to walk over here and kill him. Give us our 6th bone. Walk all the way back. This catback respawned for some reason. I don't know why. Just have to kill it again. Come over, get this lizard. One more bone to go. Now we can make the pot teleport for the final time. Once you break it, once it's at this position, it'll break and it'll give you the rest of your gems. Got the skill point here, now that we finally came back. We will talk about the art gallery that we unlock here at the end of all 3 games, because I want to go through all the concept art with you guys at that point, as well as other little bonus little trivia facts about across the games. It's kind of cool. This guy was a lot harder to hit in the classic one, because
Thank you, Spyro.
the,
now I can put my
little
friend back
rocks would
together. Please
mark
take
more.
this as a token of my appreciation. A fairy left it with me a little while ago.
Okay, about this guy's skeleton friend. You will see what his dance looks like in Reignited. Then I will show you what it looks like in the classic. You guys can have your own opinions about it, but in my opinion, the classic dance was better. Was less, as you could say, cringe. I hate saying that word cringe, but I like the music. Yeah. The part I didn't like about that is the floss. It's like, I didn't like that he flosses. Yeah, as you can see from, as you were able to see from the actual footage from the original, he does a lot more acrobatic of a dance. I liked that a lot more. Anyway, then we have to move on to the next orbs. A little extra life over here. And we're off to get to the next orb challenge. This next orb challenge was actually pretty challenging. It's actually pretty hard on the classic version because of just general controls. I had to figure out but playing through it, I got to figure out the secret to this challenge.
Spyro, our village is being overrun by lava lizards. Can you get rid of them before they eat my little buddies? I'll lower the bridge for you so you can get over there.
For this, we need to burn all of the lizards as they're coming out of their eggs. Or as soon as you can. So they don't eat any villagers. Just like many of the Speedway challenges, it's all about memorization. Basically, that's what happens if we fail. Then we just have to redo it. It's all about memorizing which egg is gonna hatch and when. And that should be the 8th one right there.
Well done, Grasshopper. Take this shiny, thing we found to aid your journey.
Yes, and that will give us the second orb of the level. Now for the harder version. This is the one that I actually had to figure out the trick for.
Are you ready for another challenge?
There's more eggs and more villagers. This one, the secret to it is not to charge. And, of course, memorization of which egg is going to hatch when. I think it takes me a couple tries to get this one down. It's usually that one. That dinosaur right there always got me in the classic one. And even gets me a couple times here. What I discovered, like midway into this challenge, is that when that egg hatches, both eggs hatch at the same time. So you have to be ready at the egg. And that's the 8th one.
Thank you for helping us again, Spyro. You deserve another shiny thing. I was going to use it as a nightlight.
Nightlight. So yeah. Boom. That's the final orb, and it completes the level. We have completed the level. Also, you'll notice there are no actual cavemen left. In the classic, some cavemen were left behind. You can actually see some of the cavemen you saved. But in the Reignited Trilogy, they're all gone. I guess it's time for us to leave. Yeah, the power-up is really useful. Leave it. This outro is actually kind of funny. I want to film a video. It's like, Caveman YouTube. Knocked him out. Another level down. With that level beaten, it's on to the next level in today's episode. Crystal Glacier, which, in the demo version of the game, was originally named Skelos Glaciers, to match Skelos Badlands. Also, remember that Ooga guy that we helped gather the bones for later? In the next game, he actually comes back. We have to help him later. In scrapped dialogue for this level, Allura mentions that these frost wizards didn't imprison their leader on their own. Ripto sent them to kidnap Shaman Tuck. So yeah, this isn't just some grudge between these these cavemen and the wizards. Ripto sent them here.
Spyro, the ice wizards have imprisoned our leader, Shaman Tuck. Can you help us rescue him? It is urgent. He has our tickets to tonight's hockey game in Colossus Valley.
Also, this guy made a reference to Colossus Valley, which is in fact the original name for the level Colossus. It was the name for it in the demo. In the demo, Colossus was called Colossus Valley, and Idle Springs was called Colossus Springs. So, yeah.
If you get on the catapult, we'll help you across the chasm.
And here is the main mechanic of this level. You save the cavemen, and they catapult you across. Just gotta defeat all the enemies, so it can easily just move around. The fodder enemies here are actually these little snowball guys. It's actually quite cute and odd at the same time. Little walking snowballs. Or dynamite bases. I don't know what their proper name is, but I just call them dynamite bases. Gotta save all the... Gotta defrost the... Eskimos? I guess they're more Eskimos.
Watch! We'll
Ice
have to climb
builders, they're
this wall
called.
up ahead.
By saving all of them, they make these little nifty little platforms. So climb up. These little rabbit guys, you just flame, and it's fine. In fact, pretty much your flame beats everything here. Because you can't really charge the ice wizards, and it's best to flame the rabbits. Also, the control scheme of Reignited helps in this level a lot. Because in the classic game, you could not go around corners like, at all. Like, this was like very hard to do. If I remember right, I turned the corner. Yep. They can surprise you. Hey, being at blue health. We'll be heading down into that chasm in a bit after we finish up the talisman. As you can see, yeah, there's a challenge, orb challenge down there, so we will have to go down there.
Hello there, Spyro. I could arrange for you to cross this bridge for...
Money bags. We have to pay a
small
fee to build a bridge.
Thank you, Spyro. Now I can buy that condo in Hurricos I've been wanting for so
Now,
long.
this
Go
bridge,
ahead across the bridge.
when he pops up, seems sentient. And in fact, when you talk to him again, and you talk to Moneybags again,
Be careful on the other
Tells
side
you
of
to
that
be careful.
bridge. I don't
But
want
nothing
anything
really
bad
happens
to
once you
happen
reach
to
the
my
end of the bridge.
favorite customer.
Also, he mentioned buying a condo in Horicos. I don't understand why you would want to build a condo in Horicos. We've been there. It's all stormy and wet. But, you get free power, I guess. Horicos was that level we did that was full of the SpongeBob lick trolls. Then we had to get all the diodes. So, yeah. We're in the home stretch. Just gotta get the rest of these gems around here. Extra life. It's a good thing we have a good stock of lives. Take out these guys. before finally getting gems and defrosting all of the Eskimos. Or ice builders, I guess they're called.
Thanks, Spyro. Just hold tight for a second. And look out below!
This is their grand plan to free Shaman Tuk. Roll a giant snowball down here. Hey, it works.
No! You'd think those guys could have got me out of here without rolling a 2-ton snowball onto my head. Here, take this crystal. I traded some hockey tickets for it.
So yeah, all that, and he traded the hockey tickets for the talisman. In the first place. There are 2 other shamans in this level. Each give us a orb challenge, and their names actually are combined for reference. If we head back here, we can head to the first orb challenge we can do. We can talk to Shaman
My
Talk.
pet snow leopard. I was busy fishing, and when I turned around, he was gone. I hope
He lost
George
his
didn't
poor
get
snow
eaten by
leopard.
the Draclets.
Gotta go find George. This task is actually, you would think, would be very hard. But it isn't. Not at all. You just have to follow the cat around. Try and get it to follow us. At first it may seem that what we have to do is chase it to him. But you actually get to see what the true challenge, what the true task is, once we reach this one. The fish splashing through it. Similar to that one idol, we have to flame the fish off, and he eats it. Now it's actually kind of cooler in the classic version because as he's eating it, the fish gets smaller. Instead, in this version, it just disappears. You just have to go to each hole and feed him a fish from it. After he's eaten 3 fish, he'll follow us wherever we go. You don't have to worry about distance. You just walk up to the guy. Walk up to Shaman Talk. Eventually the snow leopard will catch up.
You found George! I'm so glad he's safe. I'll be sure to pay more attention to him from now on. All I have with me is this round, shiny thing I caught while I was fishing. You can have it if you like.
Or get. Now we can move on to going into that one chasm I was referring to earlier. Down here is actually a relatively challenging challenge. we have these little spider things.
We used to give
Shaman
guided tours
Tick
of these caves, but
tells
now
us what
they're
we have to do.
infested with multiplying Draclets. It's only a matter of time before they take over our whole village. You think you can get rid of them for us? Great! But remember, you have to catch them all quickly, because if any are left alive, they will continue to multiply.
This is basically to tell us that we have to kill them all quickly, or else they will respawn. And our count of how many we've killed will go down. There is in fact a achievement for doing this on the first try. Doing all of them in the first go around without landing a single time. Missed about 3 of them. And with that, you will actually see what I mean by respawning. You notice our number went down to 15, then 14, then 13. That's because they actually are coming back. Because we've got the, didn't hit some of them. We have to go through these and basically not miss any of them. Or at least miss as little as possible so that we can kill them all before they respawn. Which gets very hard with the ones on the clerics. It is possible to turn around and try and go backwards to get the winch race. If you do wait a little bit, you can actually predict their respawns. It can be hard, a little hard to hit sometimes. Luckily, you're not really timed. Except for if you count the respawn timer, but you're not really timed, so it's not really, it's a relaxed type of challenge, but the only timer is the flight power-up. There we go.
You have saved us all from a grisly fate. Please accept this orb as a small token of our thanks.
With that, Shaman Tick gives us our second orb. Which is the last orb. If you didn't notice, one Shaman was called Tick, the other one was called Talk. It's actually a reference to time. They're dog time. You know, it's a very possible reference. Then again, the head shaman's called Tuck, so it may just be a naming convention. Go around, collect the rest of the gems. And there we go. Level complete. I try to actually fly out of the chasm using the power up here, but turns out you can't. So I just spend the time Spend time flying through the tunnel. All the way around. Into the world. And we're done with this level. And we exit. This ending cutscene is a possible reference to the intro to Spyro 1, classic Spyro 1, as you can see here, where a Nork plants a flag down. So yeah, it's interesting. I do apologize, though, for having to post-commentate this. OBS was being a bit of a jerk to me. I will have to post-commentate the next episode as well, later this week. So, if you enjoyed this video, like, comment, and subscribe for more. And without further ado, Dirk's here.